welcome. You caught us in a heated discussion.
No, a frozen tundra discussion.
A heated
cold
debate
discussion.
about the cold weather in Green Bay.
Yes, the cold tundra and
We were
Aaron
just
and his
discussing how
COVID toe.
California teams do not succeed over in the frozen fucking tundra. Sunny California has a clear disadvantage going to the frozen tundra.
And he's disregarding the fact that the example that he used, Aaron Rodgers, of being so experienced playing in the frozen tundra, is from California.
with over a decade of experience.
And lives,
He
yes.
lives in
Green Bay in the regular
California.
season.
He just happens to play football
Inside.
half of the year in Green Bay.
Not even half, like a
Not
quarter,
even half of the year.
third, whatever.
Yeah, 3 months out of the year he's in Green Bay, but he's
3 months out of the year? That's how long the NFL season is?
It feels like
with
that.
hand warmers and big old mittens, bro.
It feels-
Yep.
I feel like he's in Green Bay
giant
probably 8
industrial
months
size
out of
heaters
the year.
behind
He
him.
probably sleeps in a tanning bed.
He probably does.
That's fine.
He should totally
That's
come out
fine.
in those Bernie
These LA
Sanders
Cats don't
mittens.
have to do that. They go outside and they have a tanning
was
bed in their
cold
backyard
outside.
called their backyard.
Yeah. Pretty sure Aaron Rodgers does have one.
In his off-season home.
I'm pretty sure he leaves after the game and goes back to
He just jumps in his private jet,
California.
flies right back to
I'm
LA.
pretty sure that everybody watching right now is going to agree with me in the fact that Green Bay has a fucking clear advantage this time of year playing football.
No, I'm not- I'm
Against
not-
Teams
I'm-
from California.
I'm not
specifically.
disregarding that, but the NFL is built on any given Sunday.
Yeah,
Correct.
exactly.
I've seen that show.
Exactly.
How many upsets were there this year?
Oh.
So
How many
many.
upsets were there this weekend?
I was very upset this week.
We know.
Before we get into
you know
that,
who's even more upset than you, though?
Huh.
Everybody in New England, in the other part of the frozen
Oh,
tundra
yeah.
of the world.
Getting whooped by like the biggest margin in playoff history or some shit like that.
The first time in NFL history that a team has ever performed a perfect game, meaning no turnovers, no punts, and touchdown on every single drive.
That's what
The Bills did to them.
Oh, and they're coming to Kansas City, or you're going to Buffalo?
They're coming to Kansas City to get
yeah.
served up some motherfucking
Bye,
barbecue.
Felicia.
The chip always got to come through Arrowhead, bro.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
You keep
saying that.
wishing. You keep wishing over there.
I'm gonna come.
So before we get into the divisional
Bills
rounds of the
dead.
playoffs
I'm gonna
and what happened on Super Wildcard weekend, if you were here prior to the season, I mean, I know he wasn't here, but the rest of us were here, and we did we took the predictions from Vegas of how many wins each team was going to have, and we did plus minus, equal to however many wins they were going to have, and we're going to wrap up the season before we talk about the playoffs with that right there. So
All right, cool.
I could run down all the teams, but I'm not going to.
We just want to know who won.
Right. You guys want to know who won?
Who won?
They want to know
well-
who won. That's why they're here.
In third place, Dan with 12. You had 12. Right. 5
12 correct
5
predictions.
minuses, 5 pluses, and 2 evens.
Nice.
D, you were second with
Okay.
14.
I like silver anyway.
6, 6, and 2. Richard won with 15 matches.
Nice. How the fuck did that happen?
Wait a minute. Where were you at on this list, Shane? I noticed
had
we
9.
started on third.
I had 9.
Well, we didn't include.
Well, there's no pedestal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not the fucking Sacco. Yeah.
And I couldn't find, the only other person that did it was Super Smooth, and I didn't want to look back over the Facebook group to find his.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck. You'd have wasted 3 days trying to do that.
Yeah, so I didn't have time for that. So if you're watching and you still have those pictures,
You
go ahead and
still
send them to me.
keeping
And well, he sent them in picture form, so
Oh, nice.
if he still has them, go ahead and send those to me, and I'll see where you rank, and we'll bring that up next week.
There you go. Yeah, make sure you give Richard his props in the comments
That's right.
for mailing it the fuck in and winning.
And don't send it to my P.O. box, okay? Because
No.
I'm not going to see that.
Yeah.
So now that that's out of the way, congratulations, Richard.
Yeah,
I can't believe
Congratulations to both of you guys.
I feel like you just picked at random
He really did.
and won.
I just made the best decision on the teams. I knew the abilities.
He did a lot of pluses, and that's how he won.
Yeah.
Like, everybody was pretty
Everybody's
even.
going to be really good this year.
We were all literally even on the minuses, except you got one more than the rest of us.
One more minus.
Yeah, and then we were all pretty even on the evens. But there was a lot of them that none of us got.
Yeah. Like the fucking Lions.
And the Chargers.
How many? Never mind. We're going down a rabbit hole. I don't even know how many wins the Lions got. I just know they didn't make the
3.
playoffs.
4?
Damn. I could.
No, 3.
3.
And they were only supposed to win 2.
Yeah, and I do believe did I get that one right? I think I got that one right.
No, you said less.
Oh yeah, I said they were
yes,
going.
you were-
They
yes,
did the
you were-
over.
You were on the over.
You hit it with the over. I think
You
I
called it
went
with the
even.
over. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I went even on that one.
So now that that's out of the way, I mean, prior to next season, I think that was pretty successful. We'll do it again. We'll let you guys know ahead of time.
Yep.
And we'll come up with something so you guys can play along at home. And maybe get some free swag out of it, or recognition, or some kind
Yeah,
of...
There you
something.
go.
We'll figure something out.
Real fucking hashtag.
Comment
you.
down below.
We'll workshop it, bro. Just stick with us.
So, with that being said, in the end of the season, we just finished Wildcard Weekend, Super Wildcard Weekend, the first ever Super Wildcard Weekend. Games on Saturday, games on Sunday, and Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Hard to call that Monday Night Football.
Well,
After that game. It looked
yep.
like Monday night get fucked up.
You're jumping the gun. You're jumping the gun.
Sorry, my bad. Spoiler alert.
He really wants to talk. It's been a few weeks since we talked about football, so he's like,
Yeah, he's been
Mitching.
itching.
he's pumped. And speaking of pumped, the Vegas-Cincinnati game was the first game to start off said Super Wildcard Weekend, and I know that our only in-house Raiders fan has something to say about that.
We don't hold it against him.
So I figured I would give the forum to him for 60 seconds to air his whatever he's got to air about that game before we.
Do we put the timer up, or we're just gonna wing the 60?
I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna count it off.
The game was complete bullshit. It's fucked up. It's like my team has a hard enough time not fucking up on its own. We don't need the fucking refs fucking us every goddamn time we get somewhere. Fucking Tuck Rule Part 2 shit. It was clearly a dead ball.
It was.
I went into the end zone for the score that beat us. I mean, Jesus Christ! At least let us go to overtime with the tie or something.
Right.
But the score that took us out shouldn't even have been up there. They're all
Just let it out, man. You're in a safe place, brother.
Yeah.
Take your time, bro. Just take your
I don't
time.
know why we're rehashing all
To-
this.
to-
I was just getting over it.
To quote the rule, anytime there is an errant whistle, at the moment of that whistle, that is a dead ball. Bam, kill the play. If a player has the ball in their possession, you get the ball right there where they possess the ball at. That whistle was blown before anyone had the possession. The ball was in the air when the whistle was blown. That's a dead play. What they should have done is replay the down by NFL rule. Sorry, I know these rules, but the referees fucking don't.
And the announcers were saying that the entire time while the referees were standing there talking amongst themselves, and then they just go, touchdown.
Yeah.
Let it stand.
So the idea behind them calling it a touchdown is you call it a touchdown because every score is reviewed. Unfortunately, a fucking whistle is nothing that you can review. This is where they say New York comes into play. New York can play and they can call and say, hey, you fucked it up, you need to fix this. This is an exact example of how New York should have said, you fucking dead that ball when you blew that whistle. Period. New York failed. That team of referees failed. The team of referees getting penalized for it, but New York isn't. New York, you're there for this. This is your fucking job.
Well,
Where you at, dog?
nobody except for the Raiders got penalized for the damn tuck rule either.
Nope. Hey, you can't tackle a quarterback below the fucking knees because that same quarterback and the Chiefs, the goddamn quarterback with his rule-making ass.
Yep, I remember that.
But that guy jumped the gun, blowing the whistle because he wasn't out of bounds yet.
No. But either way, that don't matter. The fact that he
The
blew
play
that
should have been
whistle,
blown down.
as soon as that whistle sounds, the play is dead. Period. No matter what. Wherever the ball is, whoever has possession is dead right there at that spot.
I mean, the refereeing in that game was literally a culmination of the referees all throughout the season.
Yeah.
Literally into one
Well,
game.
that's
It was
how all the
18
referees-
weeks
that's-
of refereeing in one game. And that's why they all got sent home.
Yeah.
And they picked all the worst and put them on that game.
Correct, yeah.
You
That's
fucked
what I
up.
don't
You
understand.
fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. Here, referee this.
We're going to send them to Cincinnati.
Yeah. They're going to send them to home. That team is going to go home. What sucks about that is their head judge, their head referee, the dude that's, out there telling you what the penalties are, is one of the best in the business. He just got stuck on a shit team.
20. He's the second or third.
I think he's the third most
highest
senior
tender,
referee in the NFL. Yeah.
And he just looked fucking starstruck
Yeah.
at the same time.
I'm drawing a blank on his name. I got that COVID brain for his name, but he's the black guy with the slight lisp.
Oh, I fucking hate that guy.
and his
he's
microphone
fucking-
goes out all the time.
Yeah, he's
Like
awful.
it's like he hits the wrong button.
Yeah, I fucking hate that guy.
Muted myself.
He's no Ed Hockley. We need to bring him back.
Yeah.
No,
Ed
they have
Hockley
his
is
son,
a
I don't care.
and he's shitty as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it because he's not Ed Hockley?
But unfortunately, Vegas is out.
Yeah.
Cincinnati's moving on to Tennessee that had a bye
Yeah.
and just got back Derrick Henry. So
Derrick Henry ain't about to play this week.
I think he's been practicing for 2 weeks.
Has he been practicing for
Yeah.
2 weeks? I hadn't heard none of
Now,
that.
He came back
now
before
say
the-
you
I
don't
heard
play,
he just got
say you
pulled off
don't play
injured
Derrick
reserve.
Henry and you fucking lose. How much of a dumbass you gonna look like then?
Well, say you play Derrick Henry after not playing football for, 9 weeks? 10 weeks since he's played football, something like that?
Okay.
Maybe more. And he has zero tread on those tires. He comes out there and, oh shit, he blew his ACL. His Achilles ruptures. His MCL is fucked. And then you miss him for all of next regular season, too? That's a shitty fucking coaching decision. in
Okay,
my
so
opinion.
What if you
so
just
read his ass?
are you in the playoffs right now to win next year, or
Are you in the playoffs
to
right
win
now
this
because
year?
Derrick Henry got you there, or are you in the playoffs right now because the rest of the fucking team got you
No,
there?
Derrick Henry got them there.
Yeah.
Like they
Bullshit.
just coasted the rest
Yeah.
of the way.
Do you
They had the number one easiest schedule in the NFL this season.
That's
B,
you're not
Derrick
giving
Henry
them.
only
You're not
played,
giving them any props.
6 out of 18 weeks. So it's hard to say that somebody played a third of the season is the reason why you made it to the postseason.
we are here to win right now. There's a whole lot that can happen between right now and the start of next season.
Ask RG3
Especially-
There's a whole lot of winning that's been happening with that team.
Especially for a
without
running
Derrick
back
Henry,
with the
too.
mileage of Derrick Henry.
With the mileage of Derrick Henry?
With the mileage of Derrick Henry.
Who's got more mileage than Derrick Henry? No one does.
That's what I'm saying. So why the fuck are you planning for next year? You win right now. If Derrick Henry can play this week, you start playing Derrick Henry this
What if
week
he
and you
can't
win a
play and you just
championship.
put him onto
What
the
if you
field?
just RG3 Derrick Henry, the best player in the NFL, because you want to rush him back for a playoff game where you're already winning games with your running backs that are winning games for you?
What if you
It's
just
not
put him
Ryan
on the
Tannehill
field?
winning games. That's Devontae Foreman winning games.
What if you just put him on the field? That's going to change up the whole defensive scheme.
I don't think so. I think they're going to scheme for that team the same way because they've been winning games the same way with or without Derrick Henry. They're still successful at running the ball. Ryan Tannehill's a fucking piss poor passer, and that's the bottom line. They got a good defense, they got a good coach, and they got a good run
I'm
game.
pretty sure Derrick Henry is a competitor and not a little sissy boy like you, and he wants to play.
Absolutely he does, but whether or not you allow him to play, that's the thing.
And if you want to win, you allow him to play. Mike Vrabel, get your shit together.
I mean, again, like you said, you're going against Cincinnati at home, so
Yeah.
You're
there's a
going
good chance
against
you can
the-
sit him.
potentially
Yeah.
the hottest team in the AFC.
Yeah, yep. We're gonna sit Derrick Henry to save him for next year and get beaten by the fucking
Hey, look,
Bengals.
I'll tell you what.
and let them go to the AFC Championship.
Derrick Henry will not stop Jamar Chase on not one single play, guaranteed. What are you going to do? What is Derrick Henry
Derrick
going to do
Henry's not
for
supposed
you?
to stop anybody. They're supposed to stop him.
Correct.
He stops people and
They've
pushes
got a
them
pretty
down.
good run defense, Cincinnati.
Okay.
Just saying.
So if they have
These are
a
all
very
facts.
good run defense, you should probably put your best runner against their best run defense.
Or you keep going with the running backs that have been doing pretty fucking good in his stead.
And when they shit the bed and Derrick Henry's sitting over there with a pissed off look on his face and says, I want the fuck out of Tennessee next season, and then you're going to be sitting there with
then
egg
you
on your
say,
face.
ha
looking like
ha,
a
you're
jackass.
locked up for 3 more years. You ain't going nowhere, and you're going to be healthy next season.
And then he does the Antonio Brown and says, fuck you guys, I'm not playing, pay me my money, and I'll go home.
He just pulls off
I don't
everything
think he's
and runs
that
off
kind
the
of guy.
field.
Yep.
I don't think he's got Vontae's perfected yet.
All right. When Derrick Henry shows up to fucking training camp or to the NFL draft in a fucking hot air balloon, talking about fuck Tennessee, it's going to be, watch.
That would be pretty
I'm telling
fucking
you right now. I'm telling you right now.
I like it.
He's going to set Ryan Tannehill's feet on fire with ice.
I don't know, man. I think it's a risky fucking play trying to play Derrick Henry this year.
I think it's a risky play
For
not putting
this
your
week.
best player on the field when you're trying to win a fucking championship.
They won a
You are
championship
2
without
wins
him.
away
They
from
won
a
the
fucking
AFC.
Super Bowl.
They won the fucking AFC top seed without him.
Okay. We were number 1 seed in the regular season and didn't win a goddamn thing. Go ahead. Have fun with that.
Any given
Have fun with
Sunday,
that.
which I think they're
It's
Any
playing.
about
given Sunday.
It's about
They playing on a,
championships.
but I think they're playing on a Saturday.
It's about championships, bruh.
It is about championships. Have you seen Derrick Henry in the postseason in the last 4 years?
Which is why you play Derrick Henry. every
Oh, wait
chance
a
you
minute.
get.
Let me bring up what happened to Derrick Henry in the postseason in the last 4 years. He got shut the fuck down by Kansas City's defense. Kansas City defense, subpar against the run game. Shut down Derrick Henry. What do you think a team can do?
You
if
said
they
something at the
focus on
beginning
their
of this.
hitting?
At the beginning of the segment, you said 3 specific words. They made a movie about it based on those 3 words.
Any given Sunday.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Any
Keep
given
with that
Sunday.
cliche. Keep
But
with
it's
that
On
not-
cliche.
any given Sunday, you can be beaten by any team if you have a subpar defense.
talk to the
You can
fucking
take
Jets
down the
about
number
it.
1
Talk to the
rushing
Lions
attack in the
about it.
NFL.
Right.
But in his defense, it's not any given Saturday, which
Yeah.
I think they're playing on a Saturday. So,
There's that one.
well, we don't know.
So
But
go talk to Denzel about that one real quick. See what
Yeah.
he's got to say about it.
it's going to be a great game either way. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's going to be probably the best game of the postseason.
I am with you. I think that he's going to play.
You hit your opponent
Oh,
with your
man.
best shot.
I mean, he's been
You throw hard swings, you aim for the face. That's the way there is to it.
2 weeks of just waiting to play. I think.
I've never heard anything about him practicing for the last 2 weeks. So, I mean, if he's been practicing for what would add up to 3 weeks before this game, then sure, go ahead and start him. But I'm pretty sure they pulled him off of the injured reserve at the fucking end of the
Wants
regular
you
season.
to
So
think
may
that
have
he's
been
not going to
practicing for the
play.
last week.
He's going to lull you into a false sense of security, and he's going to come out there. He's going to jam the fucking ball down your throat.
That's a great hypothesis.
Yes, Derrick Henry is going to play against the fucking Bengals. Derrick Henry will get 3 fucking touchdowns on the ground, and the Titans will win 21-17.
So
And the Chiefs were undefeated this season and will be for the next 4.
speaking of teams,
I said the next 5, bitch, and we're still in this.
Yeah, no, we would have to be undefeated for this previous 1 for the next 5. to
No,
work.
I said when we got off the snide and we got that win, that's when the winning streak started. And it's still going.
Alright.
Still going.
so speaking of
Except for when we lost to Cincinnati.
speaking of players that didn't come to play,
Fuck up, bitch.
we're going to talk about the next game on Saturday, which was New England against Buffalo.
Oh,
Which I'm sorry to say, but
too many
yeah,
players to list.
New
if we didn't
England
show
did
up.
not come to play, and Buffalo 5 touchdowns. It was
Bill
30
Belichick
point
might need to start putting
victory.
on some pads.
Yeah, they got to
So-
do something out there because you give up a perfect game to the Bills, the fucking Bills.
Shouldn't have fired Cam Newton.
I don't even think he could have helped him last week.
Could have done a hell of a shot better than they ever had on the field on fucking Saturday.
That leads us into the Sunday morning game. Another team that needed a lot of help. That was Philadelphia at Tampa Bay.
We knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
If you were surprised by that, then I don't fucking know what to tell you.
lopsided
Philadelphia's
game.
kind of sucked for like 6 weeks now.
Philadelphia's kind of sucked for like 6 years now.
Like the only
Since Andy Reid left.
Right?
the afternoon game, that was San Francisco at Dallas, and that was the only away
Oh
team
my God.
to win. And that was a show as well. I mean, like people were throwing garbage at the referees, but I was like,
There were grown
"You're-"
men crying, sobbing, faces red and wet with tears and emotions.
I don't know why they were
For that
throwing them
game.
at the refs. The referees did bad things, but
Throw garbage at your team. 'cause they suck.
McCarthy, who runs the ball with 14 seconds left and no timeouts and needing 60 plus yards for a touchdown to win the game.
Hey man,
Well, I mean, if they would have been able to clock it, that would have been decent. But
If you're
14 seconds. So here's what
Zeke ran right up the middle.
From all of the Hall of Fame quarterbacks in their 2-minute drills, the last second you're allowed to do a run play is at the 18-second mark. That's according to like 5 or 6 different Hall of Fame quarterbacks that just turned 2 minutes into 10 minutes against your ass. 18 seconds is the last time you can, without timeouts, run a run play.
There's no way your
Period.
offensive line guys are going to run down.
Yes. Let's get our
Yeah,
400-pound dudes that have been playing for fucking an hour straight. Let's get them to run somewhere.
Not going to clock it. And
No.
Yep.
that was a bonehead coaching move.
that was a Dallas
And,
coaching.
I mean,
Maybe McCarthy wants out of there. He's like, I didn't
gotta-
sign on for this.
you got to put
So-
some of the blame on the players too, like the offensive lineman who thought that he could spot the ball. You don't get to do that, but you got to get the ball to a referee before that's an active ball, and the clock is going to keep running until a referee stops it.
Or
You
you
know.
could have a quarterback that has some fucking balls and decides, I'm going to take it upon myself to win this game. To fuck with what they're talking about in the earpiece, throw the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
But, you got,
Or get a pass interference call with
you
one
got
more
Dak
shot.
Prescott under center over there,
Yeah.
not doing dick
That's-
all of shit.
Phillip Rivers made a whole career out of it. I'm just going to chuck it down there, get a pass interference call,
There you go.
and we'll get one more play, and we
Shit,
might win.
cry me
Their
a
last
Rivers.
quarterback, Tony Romo, did the same thing. He said, fuck it, somebody's down there in a jersey like mine.
Yep.
Yep.
There's a reason why all of Dak Prescott's fucking endorsements are all sleep products. He's selling mattresses, he's selling pillows, melatonin, all that shit. He's fucking trash. He's fucking trash. You guys got suckered in thinking, oh, we got a black quarterback. We're going to be good now. Nope.
$42 million later. Oops.
Yeah, exactly. $150 million to do dick all of shit.
So Jerry Jones, just like he gets his dick sucked by young women, he got his shit sucked.
Allegedly. You ain't getting me sued, motherfucker. He said that, not me.
Yeah. I don't agree with this disclaimer.
I love Jerry Jones. He is a great, upstanding American man, and hopefully he happens to win a championship before he dies, which is probably a lot sooner than later, which probably ain't gonna happen.
So anyways, the Niners are going on to Green Bay
Ouch.
this weekend.
Gonna be cold.
The Sunday night game, Kansas City. Phillip Rivers, not Phillip Rivers.
Big
Ben
Ben.
Rapelessberger.
Yes, Ben Rapelessberger's last NFL game.
Retirement party.
Can I
Supposedly.
say, shout out to my team, the Chiefs. I saw exactly what they were trying to do. Half of the team was on this bullshit of, oh, it's Big Ben's last game. Let him go out on a hurrah, because they're not going to win, so let's let him score a touchdown. Fuck that. Fuck that. I need to go back and look at the video on the last play when that motherfucker thought he was going to cross over the end zone, just pow, and got hit right in the fucking mush.
Yep.
I love that shit. I
Hell
was
yeah.
cussing at the TV. I was like, if they let this son of a bitch score a touchdown at the end, I'm going to be fucking mad. And sure enough, shut him down. So thank you to y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
The real video you want to find is Mike Allegretti, the backup offensive lineman, ragdolling defensive player of the year TJ Watt to the fucking floor and separating to catch a fucking touchdown. That was not a designed play to get him the ball. That was just oh shit, you're an eligible receiver and you just ragdolled the defensive player of the year, fucking wide open. You better catch it.
Yep. Fucking great.
That's
shit.
crazy. Watching
I love
Patrick
that
Mahomes
shit.
talk about how that was not the scripted outcome of that play.
He's getting mad as fuck
Yes.
right now.
I don't know.
I'm tired of this talking good about the Chiefs shit.
All right.
That's all
What happened
right.
on Monday?
The Bills are gonna smash you guys.
Let's
this
rewind
week.
that about 12 seconds ago,
Let's
17
go,
seconds ago. That
Diggs.
pow right in the mush. That was your Monday night game. Pow right in the mush.
The
And
whole
the mush was Arizona. Completely. They didn't even show up.
No.
No.
Like it was.
That was
Out the
like that
gate,
was
like
that
20
was spit on the palm, other hand over the mouth up against the wall type of disrespect.
Yeah, that's kind of bewildering to me. I mean, I get it. Divisional matchups, they go one way or the other.
Those
It's
are
really
trap games,
bullshit, fucking stalemate, or a fucking complete fucking boat race. How they boat raced the Arizona Cardinals, who started this season out looking like they were potential Super Bowl favorites, dude. They were.
Nothing but
Did
bones.
DeAndre Hopkins play in that game?
No.
'Cause I
No,
didn't
no
hear a
DeAndre
fucking
Hopkins, no
he
JJ Watt.
tore his MCL.
Nobody
Oh,
from
that's
Houston
right,
played.
thing. Yeah, none of the Houston Texans played in that game, and that was their problem.
That's exactly what happened.
So the Rams are going
AJ
to-
Green was trying, bro, but he's like 67.
The problem is he doesn't know where he is anymore, and he's always out of bounds when he catches the ball.
Right.
Or it
He's so
hits him
used
in
to
the
standing
head.
on the sidelines in fucking
It hits him
Cincinnati.
in the head, and he's like, "What just happened?" I'm like, "You could have won the game, but no."
Too many games playing against Vontae's
And that
perfect.
sucks because like
Too many practices.
I think that
Too many
Arizona
practices.
probably could have been a better team if they would have had Hopkins out there, and then
Yeah,
to lose
that's the
Buda
key, man.
Baker, and it really steamrolled.
Luckily,
real quick.
Buda Baker is still
Yeah.
fucking alive.
Yeah.
So,
Shout out
speedy
to the
recovery to
Huskies.
you, sir.
I guess
That's
it's just
true.
a,
You're still alive,
concussion.
bro.
So that's a cool sign. Then he'll be back next year, hopefully, and
I guess he traveled back on the team plane, so that's a great thing. The fact that they didn't even keep him in the hospital long enough to miss the flight home.
Yeah.
So to wrap it up, the divisional games will be Cincinnati at Tennessee,
Tennessee.
Buffalo at Kansas City,
Kansas City.
the
I'm going
Niners
Cincinnati,
at Green Bay,
Niners.
and the Rams
Green
at
Bay.
Tampa Bay.
And the who?
I'm gonna
Rams
go
at
with
Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna-
Rams and Tampa Bay.
A note that might be on there is Aaron Donald might be suspended
Yeah.
because of throwing a punch and choking somebody and doing some other stuff.
pulling the
Tom
fucking
Brady is
helmet
gonna-
off
You guys
Humphreys.
started it.
But
Everybody in LA.
I did see Humphrey started, but he didn't throw the punch. And that's-
Everybody in LA is all gassed up right now. Tom Brady is
Don't
going
start
to
something
embarrass
some other
the
man's gonna
ever-loving
finish for
shit
you.
out of that team and expose them in every way possible. That's going to be a fucking
That's
massacre.
going to be a good. That's going to be a good game. I don't think
That's
it's going
gonna
to go
be a
that way, but I
fucking
think it's going to be
massacre.
a good game. I kind of personally feel like the Rams might take that one. Getting Cam Akers back right now, that's serious. You've seen what he did to Budda Baker. We just talked about what that man did to Budda Baker.
Matt
He
Stafford
is no
only
longer
threw the
dealing
ball.
with no injuries. He's
Stafford-
running through one of the hardest tackling safeties in the NFL.
Stafford only threw the ball 17 times
17
in the last
times.
game. So
Mr.
that's-
51 fucking attempts a game, threw the ball 17 times. They won by 30-something points. That's a fucking impressive performance by that team. Period.
What are your guys' thoughts? Enough about our thoughts. What are your thoughts? Put them in the comments below. And don't forget, like, subscribe, share, dingle bell, like
Hit
he
that
said.
dingle bells and get
early in the
notified.
weekend.
Wash your hands when you dingle bell.
That's right.
Yes.
Every time.
Always
all the
wash your
time.
just always wash your hands if you're doing something.
Doing anything.
Yeah, that's very good.
And
Very good advice.
hit the hippie house for all your powwow needs.
Oh yeah, they got Powwow needs cover all your budgets. 3109 6th Ave in Tacoma, the Hippie House. Make sure to tell them the Powwow sent you.
If your team's kicked out, they need some reading material.
That's
Where are they
right.
going?
They're going over to Comics Gathering and get all your nerdly needs there. They've got Wednesdays, New Comic Wednesdays. Also, stay tuned. March for their 5-year anniversary, doing a raffle of all sorts of badass shit.
Possibly even a PS5. And if you win that, then you can play some Madden and maybe try to beat the Rams, says Kyler Murray.
Yikes. He's catching that smoke.
all you Dallas fans can play games you can actually win.
That's still your rating, 1 star.
There you go.
That's all you can get.
I'm only giving this 1 star because I can't give it no stars.
And don't forget about Harris Sign Co. for all your vinyl needs. You need something to wear, you need something to show off while driving around, or anything. Hit him up, harrissignco@gmail.com.
There you go.
Fuck yeah.
Until next time, this is the Chop Block. Hashtag.
That's all we got.
Oh, big teeth.